What if I told you that right now, you're displaying subtle signs that predict massive wealth in your future? What if the same mental patterns that made Bob Proctor millions are already active in your mind, but you just don't recognize them yet? Bob Proctor spent decades studying the wealthy elite and discovered 12 hidden psychological markers that appear years before financial breakthrough. Which of these signs are you already showing? What happens when your mind starts rejecting limiting beliefs about money automatically? What if your subconscious is already rewiring itself for wealth, and the only sign is a growing discomfort with how things currently are? Bob Proctor discovered that every wealthy person experienced this phenomenon first, a growing dissatisfaction with their current financial reality that felt almost physical. Not depression or anger, but a deep knowing that their current situation isn't permanent. This isn't just wishful thinking. Your subconscious mind is literally rejecting poverty programming and creating space for abundance programming. It's like your mental software is upgrading itself. Here's the secret that changes everything. When you start feeling genuinely uncomfortable with financial limitation, not frustrated, but uncomfortable, your paradigm is shifting toward wealth consciousness. The paradigm shift signal. You feel physically uncomfortable discussing financial limitations. You automatically reject can't afford it thinking. You find yourself naturally thinking in terms of possibilities rather than obstacles. You feel an unexplained confidence about your financial future. This discomfort isn't a problem. It's your mind making room for wealth consciousness. Why do some people naturally expect their income to grow while others accept financial stagnation? What if your brain is already calculating wealth scenarios without your conscious knowledge? Bob Proctor taught that wealthy people don't hope for more money, they expect it. But here's what's fascinating. This expectation pattern often develops unconsciously before any external changes occur. Your mind starts running what-if scenarios about higher income levels. You catch yourself researching investments, calculating compound interest, or imagining financial freedom scenarios. This isn't daydreaming, it's mental rehearsal. The shocking truth is that your subconscious mind is testing wealth scenarios to determine if you're psychologically ready to handle more money. This mental preparation phase always precedes actual financial increase. You naturally think about investment opportunities. You calculate long-term financial scenarios without being prompted. You expect promotions, raises, or business growth. You feel surprised when others accept financial limitations. Your mind is already living in your wealthy future. Your reality is just catching up. What if you suddenly felt compelled to create more value than you're currently being paid for? What if this unstoppable urge to give more than you receive is actually your wealth programming activating? Bob Proctor discovered that every millionaire experienced this shift. They became obsessed with creating value that exceeded their current compensation. Not because they had to, but because they couldn't help themselves. You start improving systems at work without being asked. You solve problems that aren't technically your responsibility. You create content, help others, or develop ideas that benefit people beyond your current role. This isn't people-pleasing or overworking. It's your subconscious mind practicing wealth creation patterns. You're unconsciously training yourself to think like someone who deserves more money because you're providing more value. You automatically improve systems and processes around you. You solve problems without being asked or paid. You share knowledge and help others succeed. You create more value than your current position requires. When you can't stop creating value, wealth creation becomes inevitable. Why do future millionaires become obsessed with learning about money before they have money to manage? What invisible force draws them to financial education when they're still struggling financially? Bob Proctor noticed that people destined for wealth develop an almost magnetic attraction to financial knowledge. Books about investing, business, and wealth creation start appearing in their life through synchronicity. You find yourself watching financial videos, reading investment articles, or listening to wealth-building podcasts during free time. This isn't forced self-improvement. It feels natural, even entertaining. Here's the profound truth. Your subconscious mind is preparing you for wealth management responsibilities. You're unconsciously developing the knowledge base you'll need when money starts flowing into your life. The education magnetism. Financial books and content feel naturally interesting to you. You absorb money management concepts easily. You discuss investments and business strategies with enthusiasm. You seek mentorship from financially successful people. Your mind is preparing for wealth before wealth arrives. What happens when you start feeling grateful for money you don't have yet? What if unexplained gratitude for your financial future is actually your subconscious mind accessing wealth timelines? This phenomenon puzzled Bob Proctor for years. Future millionaires often experience genuine gratitude for financial abundance before it manifested. Not fake gratitude or forced positivity, but real appreciation for money they couldn't yet see. You catch yourself feeling thankful for financial opportunities that haven't appeared yet. You feel appreciation for the wealth you're certain is coming. This gratitude feels more real than forced affirmations. The secret is that gratitude is the emotional signature of wealth consciousness. When you naturally feel grateful for money before you have it, you're vibrationally aligned with abundance. The gratitude phenomenon. You feel genuine appreciation for future financial abundance. You thank the universe for money that's on its way. You appreciate your current situation while expecting improvement. Gratitude for wealth feels natural, not forced. Gratitude for unseen wealth is the emotional signature of millionaire consciousness. Why do future wealthy people start thinking like investors before they have money to invest? What mental shift transforms spenders into wealth builders? Bob Proctor observed that people destined for riches develop investor mindset automatically. They stop thinking about money as something to spend and start seeing it as something to multiply. You find yourself evaluating purchases based on return on investment. You research assets instead of liabilities. You think about money growth rather than money spending. This shift feels natural, not forced. The shocking reality is that your mind is already operating with wealth-building logic. You're unconsciously adopting the thought patterns that create and preserve wealth. The investment thinking mode. You automatically evaluate purchases for long-term value. You research assets more than you research purchases. You think about money, multiplication rather than money spending. You naturally seek investments over depreciating items. When you think like an investor, you inevitably become one. What if you suddenly started noticing abundance everywhere around you? What if your brain developed a radar system that detects wealth opportunities in ordinary situations? Bob Proctor taught that wealthy people see opportunities where others see problems. But this opportunity vision often develops before the wealth does. It's a prerequisite, not a result. You start recognizing business opportunities in everyday conversations. You see solutions where others see obstacles. You notice abundance in nature, success stories in your environment, and possibilities in challenging situations. This isn't forced optimism. Your brain is literally rewiring itself to detect wealth creation opportunities automatically. You're developing millionaire vision before you become a millionaire. The abundance radar. You automatically spot business opportunities in daily life. You see solutions where others see only problems. You notice successful people and abundance examples everywhere. You recognize possibilities in challenging situations. When you see abundance everywhere, abundance sees you. Why do future millionaires become comfortable discussing larger amounts of money? What psychological shift allows them to think in bigger financial terms without anxiety? Bob Proctor discovered that wealth consciousness requires comfort with large numbers. People destined for riches naturally expand their money comfort zone before the money arrives. You find yourself discussing $1,000 amounts as casually as you once discussed hundreds. You research five-figure investments without feeling overwhelmed. Six-figure income goals feel achievable rather than impossible. This comfort zone expansion is your subconscious mind preparing for wealth management. You can't attract money amounts that make you psychologically uncomfortable. The comfort zone expansion. You discuss larger money amounts without emotional reaction. You research significant investments without feeling overwhelmed. You set ambitious financial goals that feel achievable. You think in terms of wealth rather than survival. Your comfort with large amounts predicts your ability to attract them. What happens when you become magnetically attracted to other people's success stories? What if your fascination with wealth creation stories is actually your subconscious mind learning wealth patterns? Bob Proctor noticed that future wealthy people develop an obsession with studying how others created wealth. Not jealousy or comparison, but genuine fascination with success processes. You find yourself drawn to entrepreneur biographies, success documentaries, and wealth creation stories. You study the patterns, strategies, and mindsets that created financial breakthrough for others. The profound truth is that your subconscious mind is collecting wealth creation blueprints. You're unconsciously learning the methods you'll need to create your own financial success. The success story. Magnetism. You're naturally drawn to entrepreneur success stories. You study wealth creation patterns and strategies. You feel inspired rather than threatened by others' financial success. You collect success principles and implementation methods. When you study wealth patterns, you unconsciously adopt them. Why do future millionaires develop an instinct for creating multiple income sources? What if your desire for income diversification is actually millionaire consciousness emerging? Bob Proctor taught that wealthy people never depend on single income sources. But this diversification instinct often appears before they have the money to diversify. You start thinking about side businesses, passive income, and multiple revenue streams. You feel uncomfortable putting all your financial eggs in one basket. You naturally seek income security through diversification. This isn't financial anxiety, it's wealth intelligence. Your mind is already thinking like someone who has multiple income sources to manage. You naturally think about creating multiple income streams. You feel uncomfortable depending on single income sources. You research passive income and business opportunities. You instinctively seek financial security through diversification. Multiple income stream thinking creates multiple income stream reality. What invisible force draws successful mentors into the lives of future millionaires? What if your ability to attract wealthy mentors is proof that you're ready for wealth yourself? Bob Proctor observed that people destined for wealth naturally attract mentors who've already achieved financial success. This isn't networking, it's energetic alignment. Successful people start appearing in your life through synchronicity. You have meaningful conversations with financially successful individuals. Mentorship opportunities present themselves naturally. The secret is that like attracts like. When your consciousness aligns with wealth, wealthy people recognize that alignment and are drawn to support your growth. Successful people naturally enter your life. You have meaningful conversations with wealthy individuals. Mentorship opportunities appear through synchronicity. Financially successful people offer guidance and support. When you're ready for wealth, wealth mentors appear. What does it feel like when the universe aligns with your wealth creation? What if that growing sense of unstoppable momentum is confirmation that your financial breakthrough is imminent? Bob Proctor described this as the most reliable wealth prediction signal. A growing sense that nothing can prevent your financial success. Not arrogance or delusion, but quiet, unshakable knowing. You feel like you're moving with invisible support toward inevitable wealth. Obstacles feel temporary. Setbacks feel like redirections rather than defeats. Your financial success feels predetermined. This momentum sensation indicates that your internal wealth programming is complete and your external reality is aligning with your internal frequency. The momentum sensation, you feel unstoppable movement toward financial success. Obstacles feel temporary rather than permanent. You have quiet confidence about your wealthy future. Your financial success feels inevitable rather than hopeful. When momentum builds internally, external wealth becomes inevitable. You now know the 12 hidden signs that predict wealth creation, based on Bob Proctor's lifetime of studying millionaire consciousness. These aren't just theories. They're psychological patterns that appear before financial breakthrough. Which of these 12 signs resonated most strongly with you? Which ones are you already experiencing? Share your biggest insight in the comments, and more importantly, start consciously developing the signs you haven't recognized yet. Remember, wealth consciousness creates wealth reality. These signs don't just predict your financial future, they create it. When you align with millionaire thinking patterns, millionaire results become inevitable. If this video revealed the wealth potential already growing within you, subscribe for more wisdom that transforms minds and bank accounts. Your wealthy future is already calling. Now you know how to recognize its voice.